Chief Executive, Mr. Dennis Leamy, the President and Registrar of the Veterinary Council of Ireland, Padre O'Scannell and Niamh Muldoon, who are here to my left, our senior management team here to my left in the college, and all of the teachers here in the college. And lastly, but most importantly, you the students, your families and your loved ones who are here with you tonight. Give yourself a round of applause. Okay, just before we start, we'd like to point out a few items to you, just to make yourself aware of the emergency exits. They're all around the building and at the back of the building. Okay? And we just ask you to turn off your mobile phones if possible until the ceremony is over. Just so everybody can have their certification and walk across the stage without any interruptions. Okay? Firstly, we'd like to get started by calling on a few speakers to say a few words. So firstly, I'd like to call on Mr. Sean Martin, who's deputising for the Lord Mayor.
CEO Dennis Leamy, Principal Paula McCarthy, Board Member Eleanor Kelly Lynch, Green Ocean, a do start of Vanna, make a squad of Asokta Koru, Convencer, Stiga, Aksasul, Nongovishikulia, and Vasno, Card Specialist. I'll be brief because I think we've 2 or 3 more speakers. I suppose I'm just here to represent the City Council at this event tonight, the graduation of the students of 1819. And I think we're lucky in a sense that we live in a country that values education, and we're also lucky in that context in Cork, in the education that is the great education of that is Cork, that we have schools like St. John's that caters in a holistic way for the needs of students throughout the city and county. So I think it's tonight is your night, and you've put your 12 months into it, whether it's to be placement at jobs, or whether it's an avenue to go back into further education, which my own kids did as well. It's important that you have that avenue and that way out, and that you can establish yourselves and achieve what you want to achieve and move on. Life is about education, and I'm sure a lot of you will come back to the education process again throughout your careers. But tonight, I suppose, it's just a celebration. It's your night. Enjoy yourselves. We've worked hard for it. And to your family, friends and members who are here, well done on allowing these students to be themselves and to find themselves and to be what they want to be. God be Mahmoud.
Thanks, Sean, for that. Next, I'd like to introduce the Chief Executive of the ETV. We're delighted to have him here with us tonight. It's our first night as his new Chief Executive. So I'd like to introduce Mr. Dennis Leamy.
Deputy Lord Mayor, Sean Martin, ladies and gentlemen, and of course most important of all, students. I'm delighted to be here on behalf of Cork Education and Training Board to celebrate this graduation ceremony with you. And indeed this event marks a lot of the hard work of each of you in terms of the award that you're receiving tonight, and also for the people that supported you in getting here tonight. We have over 200 students graduating here this evening with QQI levels 5 and 6 in a wide range of courses ranging from veterinary, nursing, pharmacy assistance, cartoon animation, musical instrument, to cloud computing, motor maintenance, creative digital media, hairdressing and many more. So a very wide range of skills that are rewarded for tonight. So it's absolutely wonderful to see so many ambitious people and bright young people of all ages embracing further education at this challenging but interesting time for our economy and society. And I would encourage each and every one of you to continue this journey of lifelong learning, and to also connect with many postgraduate courses or graduate courses that you can over your lifetime. St. John's College, Central College, has strong links with local, national and international universities and institutes, ensuring that many students have many pathways to progress in their chosen field of learning. The College and Cork ETB are very proud of achieving the status of an Apple Regional Training Centre, becoming one of the first further education colleges in Ireland to have done so, and I think that deserves a round of applause. While education programmes and training programmes like the ones you've been engaged in to develop and support the increased skills needs within most industry sectors are important, when you talk to most employers and employer representative organisations, when identifying the key skills needs of the moment and the future of the economy, they increasingly emphasise that what's most important are soft skills. These include communication skills, interpersonal skills, leadership skills, team working, the ability to analyse and problem solve, and the importance of a positive attitude. And I think your presence here tonight and what you've achieved, you've shown that in spades, and you've demonstrated those skills. And I encourage you to continue building these attributes over the coming years. Finally, I'd like to pay tribute to everyone receiving the awards here this evening. I want to thank Principal Paula McCarthy, Deputy Principals Reverend Jennings, Catherine Cooney and Beryl Langford, as well as all the staff teams who have helped to organise this impressive event and indeed be with you over your years of hard work. Your commitment as staff has inspired this cohort of students to embrace education as the gateway to opportunity and self-development. I extend my warm congratulations to the graduates here this evening, to your families, for whom today is the culmination of many hours, days, weeks and months of hard work. I wish you continued success for the future. Gur Malgrave.
Thanks, Dennis. Next, I'd like to call on our principal, Ms. Paula McCarthy, to say a few words.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you, Deputy Lord Mayor, Chief Executive, board members, guests, colleagues, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2019. I hope you all have felt welcomed here tonight. All of the music, the robes, the guests gathered, the ceremony that surrounds us this evening, they're all here to celebrate this significant moment of consequence, a moment of achievement for you, our graduating students. As with all such moments, it is an occasion both to take stock of the past and to assess the bright future that lies ahead of you. I'd like to ask graduating students to cast your minds back to when you first arrived in St. John's. Back then, most of you were strangers to each other. Can you recall those first anxious moments during orientation and induction when you arrived not knowing what sort of a place St. John's was? Were you worried about whether you'd languish or whether you'd thrive there? At our first meeting, I told many of you that by the time you graduated, you would create bonds of common experiences, shared memories, entangled hopes, so that by the time of this day, by the time of your graduation, you would have forged friendships that would last long into your future. I hope those predictions proved true. As you look around at your classmates, you will find them among the most precious gift that you will carry away from your time in St. John's. Moments of transition like this are bittersweet because something must end in order for change to take hold. In every ending is the challenge of a new beginning. You are now equipped, or soon you will be, with a certificate, an advanced certificate that's recognised both nationally and internationally. You acquired magnificent friends. You have been taught by masters. You have earned the support of a college that has given you knowledge, vision, a love of learning, and I hope we have given you the gift of confidence. For some of you, your introduction to St. John's may have been disorienting. You may have experienced anxiety about whether you had the capacity to master programming, jewellery making, sculpture, fashion design. As you sit here this evening, think how misplaced those anxieties were. You have overcome. You have achieved. Each of you has overcome challenges that may have seemed insurmountable. Each of you has found your own way to thrive. Glean from that your gift of confidence. It is, as previous speakers have noted, it is important to stress that your accomplishments are not those of you alone, but behind each and every one of you is a story of family, friends and other loved ones who strengthened, inspired and supported you to achieve your graduation tonight. I would like to honour the board, and the college staff who sit before and with you here tonight. It has been their responsibility to educate you. You couldn't ask for a more helpful, kind and open-minded group of mentors. They've seen your best work and probably seen some of your not so best work. But their support for you was unfaltering. They have worked hard to give you a sense of mastery. They have offered you their passion, and in the process, they have altered the horizons which you shall sail forward in life. We will take, and I would like to take this moment to thank those members of St. John's staff who have worked hard to make your time among us as comfortable as possible. They have rescued your computers, maintained our wonderful building, mailed out your letters, supported you in the IRC, and staffed the indispensable IRC and canteen, and performed a myriad of other services which you might or might not be aware. Each and every one of you helped make St. John's Central College a college where students don't have to go, but want to go. I would like to extend my warmest and heartfelt gratitude to every member of staff. That certificate that you will soon hold in your hands is really just your learner's permit for the rest of your drive through life. In an age of constant change, learning never stops, and the responsibility is upon us, all of us, to continue learning and growing. Today's well-recognised term, lifelong learning, is not the burden of childhood and adolescence. It is the privilege and obligation of an entire lifetime. Remember, you don't have to be smarter than the next person. All you have to do is to be willing to work harder than the next person. The safest way to get what you want is to try to deserve what you want. I think there's no ethos better for any person to have than to win the respect of the people that you deal with. And there is a huge pleasure in life to be gained from earning their deserved trust. Graduates, it is the wish of all of your teachers here that you encounter the adventures that lie before you with the same verve, the same unfailing commitment, the same pleasure and delight that you displayed during your time in St. John's. Come back, and when you do, bring stories with you. But now, on behalf of St. John's and of the proud St. John's alumni, of which you shall soon be part, I wish you a very successful career ahead of you, and I congratulate each and every one of you.
Okay, so now we'll proceed with the most important part of the ceremony, being presented with your certs. Before we do, I'd just like to say that the students will be called up in groups, and as each group is called up and collects their certs, we might leave the round of applause until the end of each group, just so that we can move things along, okay? When you come up with your group will be called, okay? Assistant Deputy Principal Laura Langford is going to call out each group, so just please come to the side of the stage, okay, as your group is called.
Good evening. So we call on the first group, please, to come forward. And the first group is veterinary nursing. But first of all, I would like to call Aileen Corcoran, animation, and Catherine will go down to present Aileen with her cert. Well done, Aileen. So I will now call on Assistant Principal Greta Looney and the Deputy Lord Mayor Sean Martin to come forward to present the certs, please. Okay, so Gemma Bull, Kate Brennan, Fiona Coleman, Michelle Conroy, Christian Diamond Williams. Now the students are signing the register for the veterinary nursing on the stage also tonight. We have Miroslava Dalbots, Aoife Egan, Amy Egan-Byrne, Charlie Fawcett, Fiona Flavin, Jenny Gilbert, Vanessa Goggin, Margaret Hanley, Vanessa Goggin and Margaret Hanley, Clodagh Helen, Anne-Marie Henderson, Megan Hodnett, Orla Organ, Martina Howe, Sinead Kelly, Flora MacDonald, Miriam McCarthy, Claire McInerney, Nicole Moriarty, Una Murphy, Kathy O'Brien, Brian O'Dwyer, Gillian O'Sullivan, Ruth Feeling Sedzheimer, Rebecca Warwick, Suzanne Ryan, Orla Sline, Olympia Sosnowska, and Chloe Webster Kelleher. So could we have a round of applause please for the veterinary nurse?
I feel as if I know you all as your names are calling up. A lot of the veterinary nurses, I get to meet a lot of you over the 2 years, so well done to everybody. We'd like to call on the President of the Veterinary Council, Dr. Pedro Scannell, to present the Student of the Year Award to Miss Gemma Bull. Gemma achieved the highest overall academic result across the 2-year programme, so well done to Gemma.
So we continue now with Group 1, or Group 2, sorry. Canine Husbandry, Amy Hurley, Connor Fleming, and presenting these certs is our Assistant Principal Catherine Cashin and the Deputy Lord Mayor again, Sean Martin. Emma Jane Kirk, Carly Larkin, Melissa Murray, Chelsea O'Mahony, Aoife O'Sullivan, Bernadette Tobin, Shelley Tobin. Companion and Captive Studies Level 5, we have Kelsey Buttermer. Applied Science and Lab Techniques, Anya O'Connor and Lauren Rafferty. Science and Environmental Studies, Level 5, we have Alana Fitzgerald and Roland Onman Rayuako. Pharmacy Assistant, Level 5, we have Owen Daly, Kira Hurley, Stephanie O'Regan, Ali Randalls, Christine Richards, David Chitu, Sorka Stelsloza, and Adita Slapinska. So can we have a round of applause, please, for those receiving their certificate? Our next group is the certs being presented by Assistant Principal Ray Lonergan. And I'll ask the CE, Mr. Dennis Leamy, to present the certs with Ray, please. So, Art, Craft and Design, we have Grace Williams, Vladimir Kafka, Fine Art, Painting and Sculpture, Level 6, we have Sorka Arnold, Cian Dalton, Timmy Murphy, and Saoirse Trelstra Heffernan. Cartoon Animation Level 5, Aileen Corcoran, Okay. Killian Hart, Killian O'Connor, Paul Cannon, William Duffy, Adam Fox, Georgia O'Gorman, Ní Ehi, Shane Crosby, and these are cartoon animation level 6. Eva Dubusiva, Oisin Murphy, Abby O'Brien Kiley, Gavin O'Sullivan, Denise Welton, and Daniel Bergen. Next we have graphic design and illustration level 5. We have Caitlin Cartland Blake, Connor Hart, Tracy Gardner, Peter McCarthy, Sean Lacida, Ben Crowley, Cameron Tate, and Natalie Tukesbury. Illustration level 6. We have Sam Dermody, Jess Horrigan, Aaron O'Connor, and Dave O'Sullivan. Furniture making and restoration level 5. We have Damien Cotter, Ted Foley, and Alfred Nahimana. So a round of applause please for those. So our next group, we'll ask Assistant Principal Verona Noonan and our CE Mr. Leamy please to present the service. So musical instrument and making level 5, Michael Brown, Justin Coleman, Kevin Quigley. Motor maintenance and night engineering 5, we have Valdas Balcunas, Adrian McGrath, Dominic O'Sullivan. Motorcycle and small engine, we have Ferenc Fakiti, mechanical engineering level 5, we have Sean Galvin, Dylan Murphy, and Sean Hayes. And architectural drafting, we have Casimiro Martins. So that's a group 4 and well done to all. Assistant Principal Ger Brennan and a member of our Board of Management, Eleanor O'Kelly Lynch. Please to present the service. So Computer Business Level 6, we have Sandra Mahoney. Computer Game Design, Level 5, so Computer Game Design Level 5, we have Alana Kudanan Cooney, Stephen Duggan, Patrick John, Fionn Keneally, Frederick Tyndall, David Shepherd, Computer Game and Design and Development Level 6, we have Matthew Clear, Richard Birmingham, Sharon Corbett, Zod Joriga, and Emmanuel Ladajobi. Network and Cybersecurity Level 6, we have Eileen Higgins, Benjamin O'Flaherty, Joseph Toomey, and Peter Kolosinski. Cloud Computing Level 5, we have Leslie Day, Hussam Kassem, Christoph Slokikowski, David Walker, Amado Harana, Applied Computer Training Level 5, we have Norberto Andre, Derek Ford, Raphael Marangi Kasadi, Aidan Long, Michael O'Connell, and Allah Hindi, please. And a round of applause, please. for that. Our next group, the certs will be presented by our Assistant Principal, John Dean, and again I'll ask Eleanor Kelly Lynch to stay on the stage, please, to present the certs. Thank you. You can come up next time to bring you up here. Magdalena, is it? And who's the other person? Okay, so Cloud Computing Level 5, Magdalena Sakralska. And Kevin J. Geddy, please. The next group is Creative Digital Media Level 5. We have Andrew Ryan, Kane Kelly, Cian Pike, David Schneider, Fintan Stevenson, Leanne McCarthy, Max Myler, Sean Downey, Abigail Casey, and Aidan O'Connor. Photographic Studies Level 6, Damien Coleman, Zachary Cronin, Matija Potocki, Jennifer Sheehan. Creative Technology and Arts Level 5, we have Dennis Healy, Rory O'Mahony, Edel O'Riordan, Christine McKinn. Our next group is Advanced Film, TV and Video Production Level 6. So we have Sorka Browning. Sorka Browning. She forgot her own name. Okay. Jack Bertram. Azara Collins. Rory Conway. Rachel Donworth. Anna Jones, Dylan Looney, Mark Lynch, Emma Murphy, and Maya Rice. Film, TV and Video Production Level 5, we have Carrie Cambridge, Abigail Cotter, Dean Downey, Fiona Gibbons, Andrea Luber, Animal Hope, Sean McCarthy, Daniel Maloney, Hugh Mulqueen, Ryan O'Driscoll, Connor O'Riordan, Grace O'Sullivan, Aisling O'Sullivan, Fionn Weldon, and Fionn Wright. So a round of applause please for the group. And the last group of the evening, the assistant principal to come to the stage, please, Derby Glavin, and I'll ask our principal, Paula McCarthy, to present the source also. So, fashion, design and tailoring level 5. Alexandra Bazak, Katarzyna Bednars, Amy Bradley, Fernanda Ferreira Jesus, Rebecca Murphy, Kira O'Sullivan, and Ursula Ramsey. Tourism and Travel Level 5, we have Kevin Milan. Tourism and Travel Level 6, Fadilia Al-Ubaidi. Padraig Barry. Tara Louise Brennan. Christina Marblin. Amanda O'Driscoll. And Elzbieta Viernica. Hairdressing Level 5. Hayley O'Driscoll. Aoife O'Leary. Simone Rourke. Nick Toomey. Jared White. Elaine Connolly, Catherine Cohen, Nicole Falvey, Carol Hickey, Sarah Hickey, Kaylee Jewett, Cleona Johnson, Breed Kennedy, and Noel O'Keefe. So a big round of applause please to all our
Okay, so finally we're going to bring the ceremony to a close. And the first thing I'd like to do is give Bora a big round of applause for getting every single one of her names right. I'd like to thank our guests, speakers, students, your loved ones, and all of our staff for being here tonight. I'd like to thank all of our office staff, our caretaking staff, and the Information Resource Centre, who always work very hard in a day like today and in the weeks leading up to it to make a night like tonight happen. We'd like to finish up tonight by inviting you all to a reception. It's on next door in the exhibition City Hall here on our right. Okay, and if anybody would like to take photographs at the end of the ceremony, you're very welcome to come onto the stage, take them with your families, with your class group, or as an entire class group. Okay, thanks to all and safe home.